Dot. Dot came in to avoid the storm that is getting ready to nail us. Right? There's no reason to be out there. Not when you have a roof. There we go. That's better. You hold me. Hold you up by your tail. The rest of you is melting. This is a well-spluted squirrel. It's actually an eastern gray squirrel, but this one is spluted all the way out. Spluting is the term for pancaking or just laying flat out. Lets them dissipate heat or gain heat, depending. His other leg is barely hanging on by a claw. Otherwise, you're gonna wiggle worm your way right out underneath there, aren't you? I always want to make sure to say thank you for everyone's help. We always need help handling and raising and caring for these little ones, whether it's food or blankets or just part of their habitats, hammocks, or other types of donations which allow us to seek medical treatment when we do find some that we can help. So thank you all. All that stuff's in the about if you're ever interested. But right now, we're trying to make sure that Dot does not melt into a puddle of squirrel goo. Because he is down there. And he can feel his other leg just sliding. You alright, man? Daddy's first. Don't worry, I ain't gonna drop you. I will catch you, my buddy. What's up with your ear here? You got a bit of a scab. Get rid of that. There we go, and that feels all better. He came in with a scratch on his ear week and a half ago. It wasn't a bite all the way through, it was a little nick. But I wanted to make sure to clean it and put some Neosporin on it before it got irritated or anything else. It's hard to care for the squirrels that are outside squirrels because I can't always have access to them. But it's one of the reasons I do keep close with the squirrels that are always around and still part of the release program, because if I need to handle them for medical reasons or emergency reasons, I need to be able to. So, now, this makes it help. His buddy Peekaboo, she had her ear bit. Oh man, it's been 5 years now. And hers was pierced. She's got a little bitty hole in her ear. I think that's one of their favorite things in the whole world, brain massage. You gotta be careful, don't forget. That feels so good, I don't want you to forget how to jump. Make some memories in there, this feels so good. Dot is just over a year old. We got him late spring 23. And he was released in fall 24. Fall 23. Fully released January, February, early spring this year, but he is a returning guest. Every day, this is a part of his ritual. Spend the night outside, spend the day playing, come home mid to late morning, get all my scrubs and all the good food, and then head back out for the night. Just didn't want you slipping out anymore. Here's the babies playing outside. Back to your regularly scheduled brain mush. Feel like a James Bond villain. Hello, Mr. Squirrel. I expect you to eat. If I come back, I'm going to come back as one of you right here doing this. I want to be on the brain mushed end. But a lot of people say that if I come back, I want to come back as a squirrel that lives on Joey's porch. Chitter in his jaws. They do purr. Other than aside from their million other vocalizations, they have varieties of purrs. The satisfied one is called bruxing. They may all be called bruxing, B-R-U-X-I-N-G, but the one I know from contentment is bruxing. Time to Sonic. Get into Sonic the Hedgehog mode, form of a ball. Except when you do that, you should be speeding around. That's their normal speed. This is a recharge. And before anyone asks, I am a huge fan of the original Crow movie. I have not seen the new one. Don't think I'm gonna go out of my way to see the new one, but I'm sure I will see it. It's something I feel very, very strongly about. Is the Crow. So we will reserve, preserve, and withhold the judgment until later, right? I know, there's so much yawning you can do in one daytime. I need a squirrel poster, just right here. I always make sure that they see my hands approaching, because if I scare them, it's very easy to get bit. And they will bite me. Even though I'm daddy, they will bite me. I also get to check him for scratches, nicks, bumps, anything unsquirrely like. And they always seem fine. They love this too. The shoulder pit rub. They zone out on that. Yeah, you hear the outsiders? You want to go out to play? You can anytime you want. Nothing but a little bump. There won't even be a scar, sir. Sorry, it's hot. Hot in Florida. Resisting my will to stay awake. Too warm in there. It's too hot. Let's get another squirrel right here. So we're shooting nuts, right? Test my boy. Time for snacks, huh? Get a nap, then get snacks. Make sure we get those chicken legs. Feels like he's charging up, losing some of that lethargy. Yep, it's about snack time. Alright, buddy, what do you think? Let's go.